Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to more Le Mans Ultimate Daily Races. Right, listen, it's getting serious now. I have some time available, and I'm really wanting to get out of the crappy DR. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of being rammed. I never get paid for it. I swear. Today, the gold races, daily races on the one, look quite delicious, and hopefully they should score me more DR if I don't have an aneurysm. Join me today as I try to get out of the lower ranks into the slightly higher ranks. Are you okay? If that's a sign, I don't think it's gonna go well, is it? Welcome to our first race here on Le Mans Ultimate. Brace yourself, kids, because this is nearly a 40-minute video, so get yourself a brew, chill out, get comfy, we're in for a wild ride. As I try to get up to DR Silver, we are away, and I'm having a quick look. As we can see, the hypers have probably had an aneurysm. It's part of their life, really. If they don't have a crash at least one race, they're very disappointed in their performance. There's already a yellow flag. Of course there is. You know, why wouldn't there? Beamer, go away. Beamer! That was not on. That one, why? Look at the state, years all. Look at it. Look at it. Anyway, I would love to share the replay with you guys, but unfortunately the replay did not save. It didn't for this whole day, and I did about 6 races. So it's really good as a content creator that happens. Anyway, if you watch my previous videos, I have raced zigzag before, and it was a lovely time to be alive. No, I had a lovely time. These lot have decided that lap 1 is the perfect time to lose time and race. Look at this, side by side round here. You lot are brave, aren't you? Jesus. Anyway, he gets the move done though. Very nice indeed. It's lap 2 now, everyone. Welcome. Somehow, the McLaren has got back through. I would say the McLaren was pretty good round here. It did get quite the nerf, but they seem to have reinstated its gloriness. Gloriness? Is that a word? I've just made up a word. Ladies and germs, get that in the English dictionary. Gloriousness. That better? Anyway, I'm having a lovely time. As you can see, I'm just following him around. This position I was in, P5, was good enough to rank up my DR, and that's what I figured out, that I didn't necessarily have to win everything. You know me, I love winning everything, but it wasn't necessary. As long as I got consistent results, I was going to be fine, as the Porsche is trying to have a sneaky look, and then he decides he knows what he's doing and backs out because it's dangerous. I really like that, man. However, look at this. This Porsche got squiggly wiggly, and I'm like, well, I'll just go down here, shall I? And I'll go right around the outside, give you room, and then creep in for the move of the mini, ladies and germs. We're up into P4. And then P2 had an aneurysm somewhere. Unfortunately, I can't see the replay. So, anyway, I'm in great concern. There's a hyper behind me. I move out of the way, and then I gravitate onto the sausage and have an aneurysm and throw P3 away. Well, you know, I didn't want it anyway, so alright. Anyway, we retired. I don't want to talk about it. On to the next race. We qualified in P3, and the Lexus has had a terrible start, and I love just going down the inside here. That's what she said. Just down into this little corner bit here. Just tuck myself in, and I'm in the lead. Oh, do not adjust your television sets. This is actually happening right now. However, there could be chaos here. Look at them lot going together. Are they going to crash? Are we okay? Did no one crashed? Oh my days. Anyway, nothing really happened. I just carried on leading the race. However, obviously, I'm using a Coach Dave setup. And it was marvellous. But the McLarens were pretty nippy round here. Like, they were pretty good, and I was caught up over a 15-lap period by this guy behind me. And I was feeling the wear of my tyres. I was feeling it. I wasn't hitting lines as I should. And I really wasn't too fussed about where I finished in the race. I just wanted to come high up on the finishing board and not die. Here's a hyper who's probably going to try and kill me. Oh, there we go, it's gone through. And the McLaren capitalises on the fact that I had to go a little bit wide. And I didn't want to be caressed by him, even though he hit me and then went through. I wasn't very happy with that, if I'm being honest. The replay would have shown I gave him room, I believe. However, again, LMU, I don't know why, but the whole day of my racing was just removed from the system. However, the day before was there. Don't know what that is. Anyway, here's another McLaren. We're at the same point again, although this time he was a much nicer gentleman and was waiting for me. This is the last lap, by the way, and by that point my tyres wanted to go and live on a beach in the seas to cool down. They were burning rubber. Just absolutely. Oh look, here's a hyper. My life, my actual life. He's got quite a nice run on me. I'm going to go down the inside here and block him off. Then he has to take a bit of a wider line and then just creep back onto the racing line to get a good exit here. Don't know if that was illegal. Probably was. Anyway, he's a bit too far back here to go for a move. We have got a hyper. And as you can see, we kept up with P1, but just not close enough. And that's a P2, ladies and germs. Oh, yeah. It happens sometimes. It happens. Yeah, we were in the really low ranks here, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Anyway, because I am a professional content creator, I forgot to press record on this race. So let's pretend that we watched lap 1 of this race and it went really well, okay? Again, replay didn't save, so you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm in P3. I was in quite low splits at this point because my exit stage right, because my DR had taken an absolute ranking. That's not the word, is it? Slapping. Because of the previous week and everyone trying to kill everyone. So I was quite low down in the ranks. However, I'm now at P2 with a sneaky suspicion that that Lexus might be quite quick. And I was only doing 222s at this point, and because I'd raced that much, I mean, let me tell you something, I had a good 2 or 3 days of this. I mean, I was dedicated to the cause. Do you know what I'm saying? I ended up in the 21s, which I was quite impressed with. But even in the lower tiers, these guys were quick. I mean, he's got me here. I didn't defend. Oh, that was smooth. 10 out of 10 for that one. I appreciate that. But I was just being a bit more kind of realistic. I knew he was quicker than me, and what I didn't want was to bunch the pack up behind in case they also were quicker than me. Listen, it's a high possibility that that might happen, as this hyper decides to rejoin at a wonderful time. Look at that. Very graceful, very graceful. He's on the sand. But as you can see, listen, I weren't on my own throughout this race. I had this Ferrari storming that. Look at the state, honestly. My one eye. Yeah, you go down here, love. I hate when they do that. I really don't feel there's enough space, and that just compromised me throughout. And now I've got a Ferrari who's trying to steal my P3. And he hits me. That's nice. Thank you. That guy hits me. I didn't even notice him. You got, yeah, you. That's the move. Oh, my eye can't keep up. I'm not gonna lie. There's a yellow flag now. A hyper's died 100%. They were just going for moves that didn't make sense, and I was just like, there's no one around you. What are you doing? Like, just wait. Anyway, I've now got an Aston Martin up my rear. As you can see, I was just losing pace. These guys were quick. Like, probably a bit quicker than me. Did you see that? I so wanted the replay for that. I don't even know what happened. But unfortunately, it's no replay. No replay. This whole day, I had no replays whatsoever. Anyway, I'm going up a Rouge and Radion, and I'm having a lovely time. But this Aston has got quite the run. I was just falling back, wasn't I? I was just falling back. It's last lap now, ladies and gents, by the way. Last lap, and look at the pace. What setup did you have on that? Anyway, I'm going to go down the inside and absolutely mess this up. Listen, you don't see this anywhere else, so enjoy the moment, alright? Enjoy it. Anyway, P5 was the best I was going to get, I'm afraid. But I will take that P5. I will take it. Speaking of P5, next race on P5. I'm just sneaking in here. No, do not squeeze. I'm just sneaking down here. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna go. There's 3 wide up there, and they die with a hyper, and he caresses the side of my car, and I say that's terrible. P3. Oh, the scenes. So, a recap of where we are. In DR, we are B3, bronze 3. We were about this point 3 blocks. You know, oh my god, why am I here? Yes, thank you. Look at that, sensible. He's died. Sensible, who knew? There's been caressing. I have the ability. Who knew? Anyway, P2 now. I was so strong at the beginning of the race, and then the bimmer would fall off. And don't stay there. Don't go for it here either. I really hate when they go for it here. I just don't feel like there's enough space. But he was quite sensible and waited. So yeah, we're about 3 blocks off. If you look on the profile thing, you can see it's like done in blocks. That didn't mean diddly shit really, because it goes so slowly. We are in SR Gold 3 by this point, as the Ferrari has a little look, and I say absolutely not, sunshine. Absolutely not. P1 has taken off a little bit, as this guy decides to rear me or side me. Look at that, and then I lose the position. It's really helpful when look at him just diving. Look at the state. It's just, I know you're fighting for P1, but there's 22 minutes left of the race. Oh, honestly. And I'd just like to point out, by the way, I don't drive hypers as a death. Oh, it's a hyper. Who knew? Oh, we took off a GT3. Can you believe? That cut was delicious. Did you see that? Don't know what I'm doing here. Just look at the scenic route. Just taking the scenic route. It's a lovely time. Anyway, he got killed by a hyper. However, I have a problem. So sometimes the races extend, and this race looked like to be doing 17 laps. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough fuel, and I did try, but I'm gonna get something in a minute. Yeah. So, learning for today is to put 18 laps worth of fuel in your car. Because you just go down the ranks. So that was like P7, I think. Anyway, next race, that didn't do too good for my DR. Not gonna lie. I'm P6 now. Look at this. Look at the scenes. I love starting this side. Much better. I could just sneak in down this. Oh, there's a yellow flag already. Jesus Christ. Oh, there it is. 2 people were sacrificed. We're side by side here. Who's going to lift? Who is sensible? Who knew it was me? If you thought the other bimmer was going to lift, you're wrong. I had a lovely battle with Mr. Fletcher behind. I'm defending already like a lion. The inner Max Verstappen is working overtime. Oh. He's going around the outside. Again, I can't show you the replay for this because it didn't save. And I'm just tucking it in. And I get a big squiggly wiggly there. But again, we're still side by side, but I've got the inside here. This is lap 1, by the way. Lap 1 and the scenes already. Where I get a lovely, just about enough in front because I had the better line. And I keep P5 Sand Simulator. Oh, look at what's going on up there. Someone's going to die, aren't they? It's just... Oh. Don't touch my bum. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So there were no tyre warmers in this race. So the first lap, I was a bit apprehensive about going for moves. And I thought he was going to go for a move then. So I was very gentle because the tyres needed to warm up. They are quite lovely and warm. But see, that sausage... We're not friends, let me tell you. It murdered me. I'm not its friend. Anyway, I caught up with this guy. Listen, I don't think he had a setup on. And ladies and germs, these races you need a setup, and I highly recommend Coach Dave. I don't know what he did there. I should have been more aware of him, but he would like brake, lift and brake again. I do it, but I was too close to him and I should have been a bit more aware of him. But yeah, we touched. As you can see, he's obviously struggling. He's not got a Coach Dave setup on. While I'm thriving as I go down the inside because my setup is working deliciously. He ends up losing out on his P4. He's still there on the inside, but he was really struggling. I don't know if his tyres weren't up to the heat or whatever. Anyway, my mate, Mr. Fletcher's back again. And this is, I think, where like the tyres sort of degraded a bit on me. I don't know. I couldn't quite get it. But once I got near sort of the end of the race, I was struggling a bit. So it'd be good to hear if anyone did take part in this gold race at Spa. Is he having a look? He's going for it. He was obviously quicker than me. He was popping in times that were quicker. He came alive towards the end of it, where my car was just like, I've had enough of life. I do not know what happened to Silver, because he ended up in the pits. As we go up Rouge and Radion, and he has a slight aneurysm, but he saves it. What a time to be alive. And I fly back through. He's got to get past me again. It must be such a horrible feeling, isn't it? Oh, I've just got bloody past him. Here's a hyper, being a hyper. There's another one behind me. He's going to dive, and look, there he goes. I don't mind it there because I can take quite a wide corner and let him go. It's not too bad. Here, no, I don't like it. Anyway, as you can see, Mr. Fletcher's just faster. He is just faster there. I was kind of struggling with my tyres by this point. It's the last lap. And P4 would be a good finishing position if I don't have an aneurysm. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be glad to hear I have enough fuel. Lessons have been learnt. as we come round. We've got a little bit of a gap there, going between point 4 and point 3. This was the worst bit of the track for me. I was slower here, just couldn't hook it up properly, and my tyres were screaming for life by this point. We've just got to put our car in the right place, but he definitely was quicker and definitely had better grip. Look at P1 up at 19 seconds ahead. What was I doing all race? Oh, anyway, it's getting close. We're going to tuck into the inside, so he's got to go right round, which does lose him a bit of time. And then I just get back on the racing line so I can take this better, and then I go off for an aneurysm. And guess what I do? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that fucked this up as well. Yeah. It's my own worst enemy, aren't I? Because I'd had warnings. And yet again, an opportunity for me to get into Silver DR is put down because I'm an idiot. Now, ladies and germs, you'll notice that this is Spa again. However, the race is a little bit different because I decided to take a couple of days away because I was self-sabotaging myself. This race doesn't have hypers, so we shouldn't be murdered. And it is 13 laps to 14 laps. And as you can see, we're not starting in a great place. So race 1 back after a couple of days is always a bit iffy for me. Just getting used to handling again and getting into the vibe of becoming an absolute weapon. It takes a little bit of time. However, P12 is not bad. This was a slightly higher lobby as well, as I get a penalty and he's died. Again, I don't know what it is with the replays. It'll save one day and then it'll miss the next day and then it'll give you the day after. But for some reason, the days just were not. It wasn't saving. Was to see the replays, and I do enjoy letting you all have a lovely view of the actual carnage. But yeah, LMU had other ideas. So anyway, we're up to P11 after that death, and he decides that this is the time. Look at them two going for that. Let's just waste time, kids. Listen, if you can go for a move and successfully get it done, then by all means go for it. But what it does do is it causes us to lose quite a bit of time, and I just think it's a bit of a waste of time when it's not really on. Says me, I go for moves all the time. But anyway, I'm learning, and hopefully these guys will learn anyway. As I said all that, I'm having a sniff for the Mercedes, who goes quite wide and then touches me. I had to send in a report for that, and they asked me where I was touched, and I said right here. Luckily no damage though. I didn't report him, by the way. Here's what the hell is oh my god, I've disgraced him. Look at the shit show. I've touched people already. It's only lap 1. Oh, I'm owed a lot of money. Oh my god, that Bimmer just did the biggest dive in its whole entire life. That was really good. Jesus Christ. I couldn't tell you what happened there. I went down the inside because I didn't want to hit the Porsche, and then the Porsche moved to my line, and then the Bimmer come from nowhere. I'm gonna get a penalty. The Bimmer come from nowhere to take the dive of the moment. Yeah. Just great driving, great driving. I'm still in P11, by the way, and I'm still stuck behind this Mercedes, who again looks like he didn't put a setup on. And that's why you need Coach Dave. Yeah, get on board, kids. Look at this. This is because he's got no setup on. I can brake later, I can slide it in, and that is what she said. Get yourself on to Coach Dave. What a great advertisement that was. It was delicious. We're up to P10. It's only lap just lap 2. Someone's died. I'd love to show you what happened, but again, I'm behind this Porsche again. Sand simulator. Oh, grass simulator. Where the hell are you going? Anyway, we waved goodbye to the Porsche. and we said hello to P9. It's lovely. Onwards to lap 3. These races were quite eventful, as he decides Sand Simulator is the best option. And we go up to P8. Climbing, we are climbing. It's a shorter race than the previous goal one. This is a silver race, so it's slightly shorter. The DR's a bit less, but I felt like we could capitalise on all that. That's the move. He nearly died behind me. It's alright, we've all been there, don't worry. I tell you one thing I will say about the setups, because I went from the gold Spa race, in which Coach David already... Oh, that's terrible. He's fine. He's swung it round. He's fine. Literally, this obviously was darker race. It got quite dark. I was like, oh my god, 3 wide, really? Is this what we're doing, kids? Is this what we're doing? You just hit him off. It's fine. Don't worry about it. 2 days I was away. We had a new setup for it. And this race, I'd used the previous setup that I'd used. Did you see that? That I'd used for the gold race spa, which was a different time, different weather, slightly. It was warmer. And this setup was squiggly wiggly. I did struggle a little bit. The race after this, the updated setup I put on, I didn't realise they had an updated setup. And, night and day. So, GG's Coach Dave getting that set up out really early as well, because it made the world of difference. As I'm clinging on to lap 7, because this Mercedes has now decided to use its accelerator. Isn't that lovely? It wouldn't use it when I was behind him, but now he's like, yeah. Oh, he's gone a bit off there. That's fine. That gives me a bit of breathing space. I would like to keep this P7. It should hopefully give us some good DR. I'm hoping and praying for it. There's a yellow flag already. It's very dark. I was struggling to see in this race. I ended up at the end. It's last lap now. Last turn as well. They're battling behind me, so I was fine to the end. We got P6. I don't know what happened. Someone died. Didn't include that, did I? You're welcome, kids. You're welcome. So yeah, P6 gave us good DR. I ended up turning up my monitor because I couldn't bloody see a thing. Oh. Anyway, you ready for this race? 30 minutes again around Spa. This is just Spa, by the way. It's the track I know off by heart and I feel most confident with. We didn't qualify great. Qualifying's not my forte. Shut up. Green flag. Alright, we're on the wrong side of the track as well. Prefer being over there. But anyway, we're going to take it quite cautiously. The difference, though, this week, was this on Monday at least? I can't remember. The difference in driving standards was so good. I know that LMU over the Easter holidays, they banned 800 people. And it really did make a difference, I have to say, because we just had a much better racing because there weren't people diving and crashing into each other. I mean, I'm saying that now, but they're all over the shot trying to get into a good position. That Lambo nearly murdered me. You see that? This Corvette is having a wonderful time. I would not drive that Corvette. I'm very proud of you that you are doing it, because I do not have the balls. I literally don't have the balls to do it. As we're sat round the inside, the outside, going into the inside, that's what she said. I'm not taking any risks here. I don't want my front end to be cut up, thank you. Lap 1 again, the actual scenes, there's been a death. Again, no replay. I don't know who died actually, I don't think we gained a place, did we? I'm sure the replays worked on this race. Might be the next one. Anyway, I get squiggly wiggly. Look at that. Oh, dear Lord. Lap 1, kids. You need to warm your tyres. Cold rubber is not hot rubber, all right? We always want hot rubber, all right? Well, not too hot, because then you know what I mean? Anyway, we're having a lovely time. As we move on to lap 2, we've got a bit of a gap. I don't know how we ended up P9. Great editing skills by me. Oh, that was a bit of a cut up, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. He doesn't want his rear end. He's fishing for lobster, isn't he? Look at him. He's like, yeah. Oh, and he's killed him. That's great. P7. Dear Lord. Oh my God. Anyway, he goes right up his bum and then self-murders himself. This is why you have to be careful when you're up the rear of your fellow driver, all right? Accidents can happen, all right? Now, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, you may notice that I don't have my content creator badge on as he dies. Cheeky curbs! I tell you, I'm up to P6 now. I haven't done anything. Oh, the skills. Anyway, I took my content creator badge off because I think people like to caress me to be in a video. I also took my livery off as well. I went incognito. And it bloody worked. I highly recommend it. Anyway, this McLaren. Oh, I didn't break there, did I? Look at that. That's gorgeous. Last lap as well. I've just thrown away a P6. Look at that. Look at that. It's how you do it, kids. It's how you do it. We get P7. Oh, there. Look at that. That's so good. That is the greatest race you've ever seen in your life. Anyway, this is it, kids. So at this point, I was full on DRB3. And all I needed was about a P6 or a P5, and the replay saved! Kids, this is the content you came for. The replays are delicious. We're going first turn at Spa, and you can see we're all looking glorious. No one's caressed anyone. The Bimmer is me. I thought I was in the McLaren for some reason then. The McLaren slips back down behind me because we're not going Operation Radion together. As there's a death, I spoke too bloody soon. Anyway, I have raced with Scarborough before. I can't remember if it was a good experience, but I didn't have a great experience here. McLaren, that move was never on. Get away from me right now. Only I can do dive bombs like that. Alright? Know your place. Anyway, we didn't want to compromise this race in any way. A P5 would have been more than enough to get us into Silver 1, okay? So, realistically, just staying here and defending beautifully would have been great, as the McLaren decides to go for yet another dive bomb and then self-murders himself. Now, my POV, he wasn't alongside. I didn't see that he was even alongside me at all, and when we looked at the replay, he kind of wasn't. I didn't feel I owed him that space, but I most certainly didn't want to kill him. So let me know what you guys think. Anyway, I've got a run on Scarborough. Never thought I'd say that, but here I am. He's covered the inside, so I'm just going to take my normal-ish line whilst giving him room as we both go around here quite deliciously. There's no caressing going on currently. We're having a lovely time, giving him room as much as I can. We're going down this right-hander as he does back off and then kills me. Now, at that point, I thought that he wasn't there, and from the replay you can see he just sort of carried on going down that turn. I have not had great experiences with this gentleman before, as this guy dies and quits. That was P2, by the way. He'd had enough of life. He got on the sand simulator, which is dangerous. The curb took him, and then he went crash bang into that. bit confused as to why you retired. Your wang was still erect, but you decided to quit the race anyway. So I'm in P3 with this Mercedes up my chuff. There's still 12 minutes to go, mate. Be calm. Calm yourself. Anyway, I'm doing some delicious laps. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is what it must be like to, have me behind you, just randomly see me just nearly rear end. I had a bit of a broken car, I'm not gonna lie. I'd been caressed in multiple places. None of which I received lobster for, by the way. Scarborough, I have sent you the bill. And the bimmer goes, I'm going down here. And he pulls it off. Look at that. The skills. He was quicker. And again, I don't know where's he going? Oh, that's not the line, kid. That's not the line. Anyway, P4 was more than enough for me. And I know people were like, well, why didn't you try to get higher up? Because I probably would have crashed. I've now got a Mustang up my bum who rear ends me and then flashes me. I'm just trying to take my line, dude. Anyway, I don't want to get involved in anything because if they're aggressive, as I flash him back, just to let him know that I too have flashy things. I normally charge for flashing. But anyway, this was it, P5. I knew P5 was enough. It's all I cared about. But will LMU agree that it was enough to get me into Silver 1? Ladies and germs, place your bets. And it was. Look at that! Silver DR1 and Platinum SR1 by the skin of my teeth. And let me tell you something, this was a huge challenge because I'd had my DR wrecked by some bad races, but we kept it quite consistent. As you see, I wasn't making P1s and P2s, but just being so consistent, not putting myself in dangerous situations, ranked me up. And I would like to thank LMU for getting on top of the drivers and the standards, because there was definitely a massive difference to that week of racing. It was absolutely fantastic. Ladies and germs, thank you for watching this extra long video, and if you did enjoy it, you should probably tickle that like button, and for more LMU content, please do click subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.